So this is my second vlog. I'm here again at this house babysitting, and the lady that I actually babysit for is a nutritionist, well, the family that I babysit for, and the mother is a nutritionist. And I had a conversation with her one day about Starlicious, which is the store that opened up on North Ave. And I asked her, is it a really healthy store? You know, a restaurant? Like, by your standards as being a nutritionist, do you think that this is healthy? And she said, oh, I'm not sure. Like, let me just, I'll go pick up a menu, or you can bring me a menu and we'll talk about it. So I went to go get a menu, and I picked it up and I brought it to her, and you know how it goes. You have all these different choices of what you want within your stir fry creation. And she said, wow, funny, they don't have their calories on the menu. And that kind of got me thinking for this vlog, why don't a lot of places have the calories that each menu item has? And I understand, like, mom and pop shops that have kind of been making the food the same way since forever, and it would kind of take money to come have a nutritionist or someone or a scientist conduct studies on like the calorie burning or um, the calorie value of each food item, each meal. Fine. But in specific places where they boast that they are healthy and that they're nutritious, I still don't believe that all of them provide the calories as a reference. And in a way, I kind of understand why they wouldn't, because maybe, you know, it's higher in calories. And for someone who's not really educated enough to realize that it's not the amount of calories that you put in, it's the type of calories that get put into your body, which I've learned recently. But for people who just assume that calories are calories, they're going to look at this and say, of course I'm not going to buy this. It's 400 calories, and I know I'm only supposed to have 2,000 calories a day, and so to already have 400, what am I going to eat for dinner? What am I going to eat for lunch? What am I going to eat for breakfast? Or whatever meal, right? So I can understand that. But at the same time, if you're going to boast that your products are healthy, that they're fresh, and that they're your audience and your customer is someone who values nutrition and fitness and taking care of their body, then I do believe that you should have those calorie values next to the items on your menu. And in a way, I almost appreciate the other places that have had their calories on their menu, even without really saying, oh, we're a healthy company. So for example, McDonald's, right? McDonald's, we all know McDonald's isn't healthy. You can obviously have it maybe once every other week, or maybe even once a week if you really need to, right? But at least they put the caloric value on each thing. So on the box of the fries, right, or the fries container, it says this is 400 calories, or as small as a 400, or a medium is 500 calories, and it just goes up. So in a way, I do appreciate that, because they at least make an effort to inform their customers on what specifically they're eating. So, my ethical question that I would like to pose to you guys is basically, do you think it's unethical for companies or restaurants to not place the caloric values of their menu items on their menu? And if you do believe that it's ethical, that they don't have to, then please explain why. And if you do agree with me with maybe, they should have all of the calories listed on the side, then please also tell me why. Um, I think it's a very important issue, and like I said, a lot of people don't really realize that it's the amount of calories. The amount of calories that you intake doesn't really have play a big factor. It's what type of calories you're putting into your body. And that I learned that because I had gone to a SoulCycle class, and basically my friend said, "Oh, how many calories do you think we burned in this class?" And the instructor said, "It's really not about the calories because, you could eat 2,000 calories of McDonald's and other fast food restaurants, right? Or you could eat 2,000 calories worth of like cauliflower and vegetables, and that it's just depending on what you put into your body and where those calories are coming from and what type of calories they are. So that's kind of like my ethical dilemma for this week. I try to make better choices. I do go to Sterlicious, and when I do, I try to ask for at least like maybe half the sauce or really put as many vegetables as I can. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. And I think a lot of it can be supported. I will put a couple of links below. Maybe you want to check them out on like blogs and stuff that I've read. I didn't quite reference them in the video because this is like kind of my own personal viewpoint of this topic or this issue. But I'll put the blogs below. Okay, thanks.